Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Yeah.
And did you know the prices in this game is outrageous? Like, I mean, yeah, there's 3 of them, but these cheerleader outfits are like £8 for them.
Also, the fact that, like, out of all the outfits, you decided to focus on the cheerleader one.
It's the one that's the most expensive
Yeah.
because it's a set of 3. But even then, it's like £2.60 for, like, you know, the regular outfits.
Yeah.
And then, admittedly, we don't even know this person yet. And then the haircuts are like, you know, £1.60. I think some of them are actually, one of them like £2 as well. I mean,
That's cute.
I mean, the braid is pretty cute. And
My orcs.
these ones are like only available if you got like the DLC. Well, they're actually part of the deluxe kit. The deluxe kit is like £25,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous. And they charge you to change your character's appearance.
Yeah. Well, Monster Hunter games have always done that. 'Cause it's-
Sticker sets, sticker sets.
yeah, it's for online communication.
And just to make sure your cat isn't disturbingly naked, who's, you know, stands on his hind legs and walks around and follows you everywhere, it's also like £2.60 at least.
The thing is, none of this stuff really bothers me.
That is adorable but terrifying. It's like, my gosh,
because
why?
It's all cosmetic. It makes no difference.
I know it's
You
cosmetic.
missed a page.
Oh, there's 3 pages. But it's like, it's awfully expensive.
Like, when it comes to cosmetic stuff, then, like, it doesn't really bother me, because you don't need it.
Also, I was able to get Nanka's original outfit, but change the colour sort of thing. I was disappointed about, you know, you design the character based off his outfit and then you immediately change out of it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't give you stats. So.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, it's kind of strange that they'd even
Remember,
bother with
Liam,
it.
optimise the step. Well, she needed to wear something.
Um,
Like the bun. Go.
well, it's like I don't know if I had to be afternoon or evening.
It doesn't matter.
It's like how Legend of Wind Waker, I really like how they did it, in that Link has actually a pretty
Legend
cool
of
outfit.
Wind Waker!
Link has a really cool outfit at the start, and then, you know, you change out of it pretty quickly, but once you complete the game, you actually do the next playthrough in that outfit.
Yeah, the pyjamas.
Yeah. Apparently there was like a monster around
The
here.
Blue Menace.
Yeah, Blue Menace. I think
Yeah.
that's afternoon. Am I capable of fighting it?
It's easier to leave it till after, I find.
Okay.
The things like the Blue Menace, there's an engine F1 as well, there's a bunch for the different monsters.
Do they just mean a regular monster but a different colour, or do they just mean a regular monster? Oh,
It's-
okay, Tracto.
It's just a stronger version. So the Blue Menace is a particularly strong Velocidrone.
Yeah. I was actually hunting for bowl caps off screen, hoping to get clothes for Navarro here, but apparently I could only buy him a headband. Why on earth's that?
What? That?
Yeah.
Them?
Oh no! Okay, no. Oh, okay, sorry, I mistook that for his face,
Oh,
like a giraffe rig
that's
sort of thing.
understandable. It does have...
It does look like it's like a kind of a gastrodon kind of thing. Like it looks like a little eye sort of
very
thing.
derpy.
It's very adorable. I'm guessing I can't actually own one of those.
No, you can't. And
But they're adorable!
I'll forever be angry about that. Because the moment I saw one, I was like, ah! And Christopher just like looked at me and went, "You can't have one."
This is like
went,
Amity Park. This is Amity Park discrimination all over
You
again.
can't have bugs either.
Mm.
Like, there's not a single
I
bug.
wish
that
they allowed you to have
can
the insect glaive. I mean, mainly because it was my weapon, but
I guess they probably struggled to think of like mechanics for it.
Mm. What do you reckon they'd do for the, you know, because they've got 3 types. What weapons do you think they could do to actually make sure there's a third set of them?
Well, that's kind of
Pierce, blunt, and
the problem.
slice.
Like,
Well, there isn't enough blunt or
slicing they could do quite easily because they've got, you know, long swords, dual blades. Head through the forest until you reach Gardenrath's den. Careful though, it's not a well-travelled path. It's also really big. Like, it's pretty easy to get, like, there's a lot of, like, paths here.
Mm.
So, like, fully exploring areas like this is probably something that we'll end up doing off-screen.
Yeah.
Because it would take a lot of time.
Okay. Oh, I've got one who does echolocation, doesn't it?
Kind of. They highlight specific things, so if you press B now...
No, he's got raw.
Okay. Well, when you have Kulu can find eggs, which you won't find here, and Aptanaf can find plants. But it won't... It's not really important at the moment.
Oh, whoops, I was wrong button.
Because you'll press B, and there's no plants nearby.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, they've got like plenty of swords, cutting weapons they could use, dual blade, long sword, insect glaive, even.
Well, to be fair, the glaive part's the smallest part. I think that could actually count as pierce if needed be.
Pierce, you've got potentially insect glaive, or
there's a treasure chest.
Or you could use
there?
the. It's behind you apparently. I assume it's up on one of the ledges.
Yeah, I'll just go up, see if there's a way to jump to grab the chest.
Um,
I'm not going to explore maniacally, but I
you-
see a treasure chest.
You've
yeah.
already got the lance that you can use anyway.
Yes, don't need to talk. I know.
Hey, buddy! But then blunt is where it becomes an issue, because technically there are no other blunt weapons. Some of them can
Well,
do
not even axes. The most
Yeah.
well-known blunt weapon.
switch axe and switch sword are both bladed, which they could be interesting as well.
Huh. You think that you'd be like, because like even Monster Hunter itself has the whole blunt blade thing.
Yeah, there's 2 blunt weapons, but some of the weapons can do blunt damage. For example, the shield bash attacks
I was
from
hoping to
the
dupe it.
sword and shield
Oh no, it's up a fine.
and the lance both do blunt damage, but it's only their shield bashes. Which
Strange,
means
they just didn't.
they float around you and then swoop down.
Yeah, I was wondering I should probably get a bit of more experience
Yeah.
just in case for the fight. Oh, there's a nook and cranny over there to just quickly see if
There's
there's
nothing.
a
You'll see the chests on the map.
Yeah.
But I would argue, like, because guns technically can do blunt to a degree because their melee attacks count as blunt. So they could probably try and use heavy bowgun, but I would say argue heavy bowgun's more of a pierce weapon.
Power beats technique, doesn't it? And these guys are speed, aren't they?
Their speed, power beats technique,
I
technique
think I
beats
just show
speed.
off because I haven't shown a fight with him. I don't
Also,
wanna
we
get-
should probably do something other than just like run around aimlessly.
Yeah, and I want to
so-
get some experience anyway because this guy's only level 7 and my and Peppa Pig is only 8, so I'll go the arrow. But might go the arrow first.
Yeah, it's kind of easier to kill the weak ones, especially at the moment. You're thinking you should have attacked a different one?
Well, no. I was just wondering, what weapons do you think they could introduce into the Monster Hunter series that could actually count as, new blunt weapons? Because, like, I'm assuming they'll eventually want to expand.
Well,
I really wish they could have at least had a different one for power and power and technique and speed rather than
The
all of
same
them being the
enemy.
same. Because that purely looked like a speed thing. That doesn't look very powerful or very smart.
it's a cross attack. It's technically actually more of a technique thing than a speed thing.
He's almost dead anyway. I might as well.
Yeah, no mention. He's not dead with him. He's just going for a nap.
He's poisoned.
Napping. Nice one, buddy! My best pal, my bud, my friend for life I made a blood contract with whilst they slept. The thing is, like, first thought would be something like a staff. Except...
Isn't that kind of... Like, I always thought that was
Glaive.
basically what the insect glaive was.
glaive is just a staff with a sword on it.
Which means that it's actually very impractical as, what they do with it, with all the flips and such.
Yes, it's incredibly
Like,
impressive.
why didn't they just have that as a staff instead of making it a glaive?
I would say probably like the best thing to do, which would also make for an interesting weapon, would be something like a Morning Star or a ball on chain. Effectively having a
I know there was a button to do that, but I can't remember what it was.
longer ranged hammer that's a bit more sluggish. So like you could do some pretty interesting stuff with that. It would be a lot of like wide swinging attacks and like ranged attacks that leave you open and vulnerable. And to be honest, like, I can't necessarily think of that many other things that would be viable blunt weapons that wouldn't play like weapons they already have. Because it's like mace.
Whip?
Whip, I don't think would be blunt.
Well, it's not sharp.
Well, technically whips cut a lot. They actually would fall more into the sharp category than the blunt category.
Boomerang?
I guess, but they'd probably want to put that under, unless it was like a giant boomerang. But even then, they'd probably end up turning that into a bladed weapon.
I think I did go the right way, which yeah, we'll explore off screen.
Because like you could introduce a bunch of like weapons. You could have like chakrams, but they're bladed.
Fists. After all, they've been teasing it with like the
Akuma, yeah.
Yeah.
Like honestly, being able to just punch monsters would, like, even if it's just power gauntlets, I'd take that.
Hopefully this will be enough to finally get me the experience to level up. But it's ironically, doing side quests actually gives you more experience than fighting.
But like, I guess the
Is
issue...
it a power technique?
The Yinkaku is technique.
Okay.
Which is very inconvenient, because...
Technically,
you know, you've got the pig as well.
Yeah. Come on, Peppa Pig.
I forgot we got the ball drone.
Change weapons too. Oh, actually, I should check what it's actually weak to. Ah, come on! He's weak to Pierce.
It's not a problem.
But he's a fire.
Yeah, you'll probably still end up being more efficient using Pit. I don't know, I always just use whatever's effective against them. I don't tend to actually, like, worry too much about the elemental resistance. Honestly, the bigger... Well, you've already poisoned them. The bigger issue a lot...
Oh yeah, my blooming knife does that. I was thinking it was the bow and arrow which did, but no.
You do have poison. I think you've got paralyzed poison shots with your bow and arrow.
Mm.
Yeah. So it should be a double attack.
Yeah, I realise the arrow is actually better overall.
Yeah.
Because even the sword is also resistant. He's got good weapon resistance, this monster.
Yeah. If
Sorry,
it's not
monster.
effective against them, it's resistant. No, it's only a monster when you enslave. I mean, raise it as your child.
Funny it's called a stave, but it's clearly a bow.
Yeah. I'm not going to claim it makes sense.
Hey, got a medal.
You can also use your ride attack with the pig.
A super unexciting one, but yes,
Yeah,
I can.
It literally just runs forward. Very fitting. Yeah, like, I don't know, there's a lot of, like, potential weapons you can do, but blunt, I feel, is a bit more limited in options. If I had to pick a weapon out of the lot that they already have for blunt, I would probably have to go with the heavy bowgun. But what I also find interesting is, originally they didn't have half the weapons that they have now.
Yeah.
But like...
I still didn't get them to level up. Hey, but I got an S, though.
Hey, when they introduced a bunch of the weapons, dual blades, gun lance, hunting horn, they were all subcategories of other weapons. So dual blades was like in the sword and shield tree, gun lance was in the lance tree, and
You're already halfway there.
hunting horn was in the hammer.
I kind of expected this to be something. Just random square.
I think there's a chest up in it.
Do I get stuck if I go down there?
You can't go down there.
Okay.
Just look at your map.
Invisible wall. Okay. Oh, there's a chest. Okay. Like, I don't mind about searching for everything else, but the chests are, you know, kind of...
chests are important.
Oh, what?
There was a conchu there. They're sly little buggers. Oh, you got back attack anyway, so that works out. Oh, I also found out why it's been taking so long for the One Punch chapter to come out. Because we've been waiting for a while.
Yeah.
Since after the redraw. Because they're just taunting us with King. I'm willing to bet this next chapter won't even have King in it. It'll be something completely unrelated, because Morale likes to torment us.
Yeah.
I also look forward to when he ends up stopping and redrawing 20 chapters to make Tatsumaki's shoe consistently on the right foot. He made an animation.
Okay.
It's only like a minute and 30 seconds or something like that. But it's just this cute little animation of Saitama, like, beating a monster up.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
And then...
Kind of shouldn't have done that. I did thought the monster was targeting my monster, not literally me. And I thought it was only the crowd attacking me.
No, the crab was attacking your monster, the Inkaku was attacking you. So,
yeah,
like,
so I got that mixed up.
Yeah, you got it the wrong way round, but you technically weren't wrong. Things were just confused. But it's fine. Kanya's already healing you because she kind of just heals you the moment you take any form.
This is your white mage. She dresses like that.
And also stabs people with a sword. And
again, I'm just reminded of Akira Toriyama's thing where they wanted to give the Dragon Quest people wanted to have them give the white mage a mini skirt, and he said this doesn't fit any of her character description and purposely made her skirt longer.
Yeah. Also, look at supportive actually healing.
Yeah. Aw, charming song.
You took me away from my family against my will!
Again, I think
we will rain vengeance upon you!
I think there could be cute stuff done with, having a baby stage that you actually have to grow and develop sort of thing. So I anticipate that they kind of skip over that. I think that could have been a potential way, how you raise it as a baby could influence like additional factors, before the genetic phase.
Yeah.
And I think it would actually make more sense as a way to influence it.
Do it. Throw your monster at it.
Okay.
I love this kinship skill. It's so dumb. Apparently, competitively.
Competitively?
Yeah, there's a competitive scene of this. There's PvP. This is actually considered to be one of the strongest kinship skills because it stuns the enemy monster. It's also just considered really useful in the story. Really? That was a pretty standard battle, actually. Yeah, the animation was just Saitama killing a monster, and then like a pamphlet for a sail lands in front of him, and he like panics, so he starts like running through the city to get to this sail, and he sees a massive queue, and so he queues up, getting really anxious, and he realizes he's got in the wrong queue, and he's actually queued up for a line of people getting Puri Prisoner's signature. And then he turns around and sees that the sales stopped and that the grocery shop is closing. And he just kind of collapses on the floor till Genos walks up with a bag of groceries. And it's really cute. Also, like,
this area is taking longer to run through than I thought.
No, I figured it would take this long. It's a big area.
Oh, no, admittedly, that last battle I didn't actually expect.
But, like, Puri Prisoner, when he's doing the autographs. Who you have a monster?
Yeah, but there's no treasure along the way, so there's no need to. Like, I'm seeing the map. There's treasure here.
Yeah.
Oh, so we did go the wrong way, huh?
If you open your map, I think it's that little path there is where you're meant to go. And there's like
so we'll at least reach the end of it.
In theory.
Before the end of the episode.
But yeah, Puri Prisoner,
I was expecting that parrot to fight me.
Kisses, like, the autograph that you just signed, and then, like, flips it around and hands it over to the person. But, like, you don't see him writing anything, so it kind of just looks like he wrote the autograph with, like, his mouth when he kissed it. And people are like, what? And it's like, someone made a joke like, well, I guess he's got a lot of tongue skills. He can write a whole autograph of that thing.
I missed something there. Some sort of wall there, but oh well.
It was probably a rock break.
Okay.
Which the Yin Kaku is needed for that.
He swapped out because he was fire weakness.
And because he was fire damage.
Oh yeah.
Fire damage, fire resistance, which a lot of the monsters do. Oh hey, there's the rest point for before the fight, so we're pretty damn close.
You reckon I should try to level up before that?
Well, there's some monsters around here. We can wrap the episode up in the burrow, and then you can fight whatever's in this area.
Yeah.
See if you level up. You have
No,
to dismount.
Okay.
I got confused by this and walk up to that wall.
Oh.
There you go. I didn't. Oldest brother had to tell me about that for me.
That is so confusing!
Yeah. But there's a catavan in here, and if you talk to the cat at the far end, you can fully heal and restore all your health and hearts.
Oh, and you can talk to your allies too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except
interesting. You can't talk to Navarro at this point.
No,
There is
he's
TC
following you still.
Treasure chest.
Just very poorly. Anti-burn.
Yeah.
So that they literally give that to you because this fight is going to involve fire.
You're a monster. Even your name is a monster.
Yeah.
So I can just recover.
Yeah. There you go. And it's worth talking to the catavan and probably saving.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to beat up some innocent monsters off screen to get EXP and harvest their skin without killing them. And then we'll go beat up an Anjanath. So, like, comment, subscribe for...
All of that?
Family-friendly violence that doesn't kill anything, ever.
Mm-hmm.
And some other stuff that we do, occasionally.
Cheerio!